I think these cultist guys don't know what they're talking about. Possum Springs is never going to leave. I don't think we're going to be a big booming town again, though. I think those times have passed. Yeah, I think they are too. They're too much into the negative aspects of the town. Actually, I think that's just the black goat. I think he was causing all the bad problems to happen so they could feed him. Good job, Possum Springs. At least you're not Mauve. Here's to survival. Might not be flourishing, but we're still here. And as it says, you're not lost. You're here. Welcome back to Night in the Woods. We're still in the epilogue. But, yeah, Dimitri pointed me out to the sign there. That's a good speech May had. She's full of good speeches today. Also, there's another thing, but it's really minor. But I've been skipping it like the entire game, because I didn't even know this was a thing. But up here, there's a reason why they let you come up here. There's an interaction point right here on this power pole. Yeah, they do. Aw, he's so cute. Oh, she. Hi, pupper. They will be watching you. You're just next door. Oh, wow, that's kind of creepy. Her cat is coming out. She's mistrusting of that dog, even though it's a good pup. She has interactions up there, but they're not really all that major. There's no, like, doodles or anything, or people hanging out up there. It's just May has something to say about it. So there's another reason to get the game. I completely skipped all that dialogue with May up on the power pole. I mean, it's $20 right now. I think it might be 15, but you know, we got a Longest Night sale coming up on Steam, like in a couple of months. Think about it. So we got the church out of the way, we get the tunnel out of the way. Might as well go see what Lori's up to. I wonder if she has any progress with that thrill kill witch hunt movie that she was planning. Shut up, dog! Ah, every day. Every day. I thought there was an interaction point over here, but it doesn't seem to have popped up. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Maybe I just want more in the game. Maybe I don't want it to end. I like how that overturned water bucket there. It says Piso Mojado. It's Spanish for wet floor. It's a little bit of a detail there, because you see them everywhere. So, Lori, what have you been up to? Rat children are doing just fine. How's the mice child? She's doing better. Ah, yeah. That word got around, didn't it? It's still a small town. We could be honest with Lori. That's a good name for them, too. Death Cult of Conservative Uncles. Maybe that's what they call themselves. She is super tough. She took on a cosmic horror and lived. So, what's with your day? Oh yeah, the dudes! I forgot someone hecked them up. I kinda got desensitized from the dudes being hecked. That mural in the tunnel, someone almost threw out Nuke Possum Springs on it. Wait, what? Lori! Why'd you do it? That's not a good answer. We will not accept that. You need to explain yourself. Because they're the dudes! And you hecked them! Why did you heck the sacred dudes? They're a part of Possum Springs too, you know. They don't deserve to get hecked. Yeah, it doesn't need any help. Actually, a lot of people care. Like May and Mall Cop. So it was all some kind of protest. Wouldn't you like that sort of thing? Oh, sea-level horror movie. I've seen a few of those. It's our horror movie, though. We're writing it every day. It is kind of cool. That's one way of looking at it. May's overwhelmingly positive today. So what kind of movie do you want it to be? That's not a horror movie. I didn't know you were into rom-coms. Yeah, we kinda do. Is there any romantic comedy you don't end up hating people? Kinda runs counter to the whole point of having a romantic comedy, doesn't it? It's okay to hate them, though. They're just characters. The characters don't mind when you turn off the movie in the middle of it. Laurie's definitely got the mindset of a producer. Actors aren't people, they're just animals that act. Huh, that's bad. That's good. At least it cares a little bit. I don't blame them. All those family members that you can't stand coming around for Thanksgiving. Come on, go to May's house. I'm gonna take that seat if you don't. Why not? Come on. Come on. It doesn't seem fine. Laurie's a little nervous now. Can we help you out? Do you need something? Maybe she's just not used to a random act of kindness. Alright, see you later, Laurie. Don't stop being weird, because you're pretty good at that. Ah, you're welcome. We enjoyed your surprise train track hangouts. Especially if it's trying to send some kind of message. Alright, see you around, Laurie. Laurie had her say. Well, actually, now Laurie had her say. Here we go. I wonder if Roof Cat has anything to say. Come on, Roof Cat, it's the epilogue. You got something for us? Are you gonna move? Looks like May's exploration options are gonna get shorter soon. And Roof Cat has nothing to say about that. He is not correct. Yeah, we could visit the rats. I mean, we haven't done that in a while. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in there, but it's a gesture of goodwill to the rat folk. I mean, we helped bring them into the world, at least. You grabbed the wrong part of the darkness there, May. Anything in here new? Ah, there's new things. I guess there's some interactions in here that we skipped, too. They're probably not going to throw it out. It's probably just going to rot here. If it was organic to begin with. If there's any good stuff left. probably be a little indifferent about it. Yeah, they'd love it. Sure. You could redecorate that drum attic that you have to live in. You could put some Blooming Grow stuff in there. You could put Blooming Grow in there. Why not? Nothing here. Just an interaction point, that's all there is. What about this door down here? Nope, still locked. I don't even know what this building is supposed to be anyway. It just seems to be here. What is at the bottom of this thing? Oh, the Telesoft! So that is the roof of the Telesoft, or the attic. They must have just rented out the bottom floors. Oh, notice it says we are open, but B says she's closing it for today. Maybe she's just not used to changing the sign. You again? What are you doing here? Besides the obvious, you probably live somewhere around here. What do you mean by that? What is your name? It's Janitor. It's literally Janitor. He fixes things. And sometimes he rigs soda cans from time to time. Kinda. A couple things changed. I mean, there's a lorry here now. But I wouldn't say that all of it has changed. She sure has. He knows, May. He knows. You know, for some reason, I think he's hinting about something. Oh, didn't you? Oh, maybe that's the best kind of learning. It's deep down in your soul. It has to gestate for a while, I guess. What did you do today? He was just standing here waiting for his break time to happen. Oh, you're a Smelters fan too! That was kinda creepy. So even divine janitors need to watch the Smelters game. May, you didn't get that hint. He's supposed to be some kind of divine being. He was guiding you. Janitor isn't actually janitor. That's my assumption anyway. Janitor. Mr. Janitor. Lord Janitor. Bob. That'd probably be a good job for you. Yeah. You could be a cook / janitor. Just like Danny. May could spend all of her life cleaning up messes because her life used to be a mess. Kinda still is. Let's check in on Angus. I wonder what he has to say. Oh, hey, you're a new fellow. Tourists, right? We did not just see a spoiler. There's nothing to see there on that screen. Heh, Angus isn't here. Angus, are you back in the adult section? No. Weird. Oh, maybe he took a day off. Skipped work. Maybe he's just in a back. Like it's a break time or something. Kinda weird. Alright, time for the elephant in the room. It's glorious! It's a taco place! So from the ashes of impossibilities rose the phoenix of tacos. Actually, they still have snakes in the diner and they work there. At the time we got internet! Oh man, that's like dial-up. It sure is. I've been checking with Verizon for like 2 years now, looking for Fios. And they still don't have it. I'm stuck at 15.1. I'll never stream. Well, maybe not that long. Depends on what kind of service you have. 15.1 is still pretty good in this area. Barbaric, though. I should have 50/50. God, why do all the cities get all the cool stuff? But still, tacos. And they deliver! May, you may want to rephrase that. Just saying. Oh, Danny's working here now, too. Taco Buck is hiring. Taco artisans, delivery drivers, all shifts. Heh, more than minimum wage at least. So you're a taco man now. How did he get fired from the diner job? Probably Health and Services found out. Yep, you're doing taco art. You're holding taco art. It's not snowing that bad, though. Not right now, there isn't. It's just a spitter. Everybody likes tacos. If they don't love tacos, they're not a person. She's not a person. That's why she's your ex now. Have fun with tacos. I bet he gets a discount on the tacos, or maybe he even gets free tacos. That's another job idea for you, May. You could be a janitor for the Taco Buck. Please do. Unless you're like paying with a credit card. Unless they do that kind of thing. Yeah, way to sell it there, Danny. Pizza tacos! Just as good. There's bread and there's pizza stuff. Ugh, no thank you. That's a sin, just like pineapple pizza. Never buy an all-lettuce taco. Look, you're not doing a very good job at it, just saying. Well, Danny's working at the Taco Buck now. You guys stop doing that! Let that be a lesson to you. You saw what was going on there. PG-13 thing I'm going on here. They say F sometimes. I gotta upgrade it. Hey, how you doing? Your buddy left you. She's May. We've been spying on you for like 2 weeks now. You never noticed. So, this has been bugging me. Is that a neck brace? And are you stoned? Or is this just how you are? Just asking. Nah, it's not cold enough yet. I mean, you're wearing like a shirt. Like a regular shirt. No jacket or anything. And this guy's been wearing a winter coat like all autumn. Maybe. Kinda. You know what? Go Smelters! Yeah, we're totally Smelters fans. We've been hearing about them a lot. We heard good things. Go Smelters! Da Smelters. We are now the Smelters super fans. So we can check in on Greg, but he's probably going to say something about band practice. Let's go see what Germ is up to. Heh, that guy has a Possum Springs bumper sticker. Did you see that? I guess they sell them. Welcome to Food Donkey for the last time. There's rats out here, too. Oh, wait a second. We could go into the Food Donkey. Hey, Germ, did you hear we could go into the Food Donkey now? Germ doesn't seem to be here. He skipped out early today. Ari's still blowing up that well. Yeah, you guys stay in the woods. You stay in that mine where you belong. Something tells me that that could lead up to like a sequel or something, because I don't think the Cosmic Horror is going to let them just die in the mine. Because then who's gonna feed him? Look at all these rats! It's a ratopolis in here! Oh my goodness, it's Felix and Archibald and Harry with one R and an I. And Brian with a silent H. Quicksnord, Snookle, and Bob. They're all here. Well, they're not little anymore, they're big rat babies. You've done it! You created a society! You could use all the glue in here! Let's just enjoy this moment. Congratulations, May! You are now Queen of the Rats! And notice, because this is the B universe, the keys to the storage locker where they keep the animatronics is still here. I don't think we could go and grab them, though. Because I think if we go into this food donkey, we just get scripted right back into May looking at rats. Because, you know, rats. Yeah. She seems a little nonplussed about it now. She's not smiling as hard. She's just enjoying the rats. A cat that actually likes rats. That's kind of weird. I wonder what else happens if we go in there. Nope, still just neutral expression. I thought she would just get, like, progressively more depressed, like, this sucks. Oh well. Might as well try, right? I mean, it's the end of the game. So, we don't have anything else. The apartment is actually locked to us now, so we can't go up on the roof. There's nothing for us up there anyway. You've seen the pentagram. We've solved Sadie and Salim. So, all that's left is Greg. Alright, Greg, one last band practice for the road. Let's play the longest night music. Actually, with you? After we've been through? Greg is totally alive and well. Yeah. I was hoping you would ask. Actually, I was hoping to break some more lights, but they didn't get the shipment in yet. Let's do the band thing. Guys, where's the band at? Oh, here they come now. You're a little late. I like the stereo in this game. You could hear the door in your left ear. Yeah, all that moisture probably causes it to rust some more. Ah, another pentagram! Wait, there's only 3 teenagers. I can't make it out either, though. It's all faded. Cops Driller? I don't think it's called Cops Driller. Though, then again, indie bands. Oh yeah, those. Where localization messes up or something. VR Cops Driller? Close enough. Yeah, wasn't he with you, May? I guess Angus was working today. It means they're skipping work, B. That's like the only mystery left in this town. They like to leave work a lot and they're breaking light bulbs and... How do they stay employed? They're the true mystery. We need to go on a Greg and Angus hunt. Actually, I think that's the other way around. Have you seen Angus's ghost hunts? You should. I have videotape of it. He is a nice person. Greg's a nice person too. He has his moments. He cared about Casey a whole bunch. Are you having doubts about the relationship? Nah, I don't think that's gonna be a thing. Yeah, Greg saved Angus from a lifetime of misery with his parents. Is something telling me here that B actually likes Greg? And it's that whole, like, if a girl hits you, she likes you thing? Maybe she wants Greg and Angus to break up so she could dive in. Pick up what's left. Well, that's because you were working the rest of the time. She's been studying guys. So did this Craig fellow fit the bill? She's doing alright today. We're doing things. And we'd rather go to the fine portion of that. Let's just lean towards the positive today. Oh no, B's getting haunted by the black goat. Not really. No, I don't have any idea about that. Because, technically we didn't do anything except seal a bunch of cultists in a mine with a cosmic horror. A death cult of uncles, conservative uncles, that are also dads because, you know, they're brothers. And that cosmic horror thing. Let's go with the death cult of dads. Oh, yeah, right. Some of them could be late for the meeting. That's kind of morbid. May! Yeah, she was saying about that last night, too. That's called darkness, May. It's the way she felt when she derealized for the first time. That was last night. It feels like that was like 3 videos ago. First I thought there was like a story-based game, and then there was like mini-games involved. And then I thought it was just a story about backwoods towns, and then a ghost kidnapping happened. And then the ghost kidnapping turned into like cultists, and the cultists turned into Lovecraft. And then we're kind of back to normal, like nothing happened. Ah, I remember that story. It has several names. I don't remember that from the Adina story. Oh, wait, she's making it relevant to real life. We met the weird teenagers, and they said, oh, you found pentagrams? That's kind of weird. Don't seem to be on the ball with the jokes today, May. Yeah, those teens. The done it teens. That's one way to phrase it. Yeah, they tortured May. Yeah, we found pentagrams. It was kind of weird. They're Wicca. If they were actual witches, they would be cackling. They might also be psychic. They're weird psychic Wicca. Yeah, that pentagram we saw last night. Out of the bars. Yeah, where the hole was. Let's not talk about that. He sure would. You're just seeing stars where you want to see stars. I'm seeing stars over there in those little grids in the upside down boxes where the speakers are sitting. Nah, he would probably just say that. It's Adina's friend. Which is an actual constellation. He just designed a story around it. Yeah, maybe, because, like, star shapes and all, but all the illustrations of it have too many points, so that doesn't really work. But anyway, Lori. Yeah, she kinda is, though. Ah, yeah, that was awesome. And we were talking about serial killers and taco places and... Oh yeah, her being a monster. Lori is pretty cool, in her own weird little way. I've said a lot of weird during this game, but it's true. It's alchemy, May. No, you don't spell it like that. How'd you do that anyway? You're a word wizard. Actually, we have the janitor too. He might be a warlock. That makes 5. And May dressed like a witch dagger, so like 6 witches. So you found something to hold on to. It is kind of magical. It can't be that hopeless if they've got so many weird people in town. I didn't hear about that kind of story. Any angel in the storm. Yeah, just asking. Nothing relevant. We don't know anything. Yeah, heard or seen, because they're kind of hard to miss. You just sat in a abandoned grocery store with a whole bunch of rats, May. Don't lie. There are going to be more of them. The ratocalypse is coming. Well, that's business for B. More rat poison to sell. You see, we're helping her business by siring rats. We'll see, B. We will see. That's an odd way to sashay into a conversation. It's an odd segue. She doesn't even have her driver's license yet. Why does she care? A road trip! Just anywhere, out west. Past the mountains. Are you sure? I think they sell barbecue everywhere. Doesn't need to be flat. Oh, wow. World's largest pierogi? That certainly cannot be contested. You know, tourist traps. Even though I'm pretty sure that one I went on a field trip to. You know, tourist traps. Night in the Woods 2, road trip with B. And there's cultists there too, and they're pissed, and there's a Lovecraftian pretzel demon. Ah. or just be trapped in general forever. Okay, you're gonna have to keep the internet out of this. Well, her name is Mayday. I mean, that should be alerting you to doom. She has a gift for chaos. Here comes the other guys now. Zing! Angus just burned that door. Hey, Greg, what you doing? It took you forever to get here, just saying. How did you get Angus out of work, anyway? Oh no, poor Uncle Imaginary! So, there you go. Hold on to old family tragedies. You might be able to get out of work one day. Yeah, Casey was kind of a criminal, and B probably didn't want to associate with him. And now he became a cultist, and then died. It's kind of miserable no matter which way you put it. Sacrificed a black goat or died in an elevator accident. I'll take your guys' words for it. What, about the fact that he was either sacrificed by cultists or became one? Probably not. What are we going to tell them? They're not going to believe us. In fact, they'll probably think we did it. We become suspects, and do you really want that? I think Casey is pretty good. He's having fun. Let's just sleep on that, okay? Let's play a song and get pizza. No, it's the perfect answer. Easy, you just pretend that none of that actually happened. Oh, both of these sound good. But I want to know what was going on with the coma. Ah, yeah, that thing. Or it was just an imaginary future cooked up by a Cthulhu demon. That would be an air traffic control hazard. So Angus just admitted that flying cars are a bad idea. I didn't know you guys had a bet on it. That's a positive way to look at it. Or just move to another place. Instead of clinging onto it because you need it for, derealization things. No, that was a pretty good train. That train was going on time. That's kind of the story of May's life in this game. She had it for just a second. She has her moments. Let's go with that song and pizza. Song and pizza for everyone. That's good enough for us. Good enough for anyone. Pizza! So that was Night in the Woods. Or at least the B ending of Night in the Woods. These are the people responsible for it. Like a team of about 3 or 4. In main publishing, anyway. Main design. Here's the guy that made the music. I think he has like a SoundCloud or something. I like the animations in this game too. They were surprisingly good for being like 2D, and they had the illustrations, you know, the graphics are pretty interesting. I wasn't a big fan of that camera thing moving around, but, you know, they wouldn't hold the camera steady, now would we? That was Demon Tower. They made a whole mini-game, a whole entire game, to put inside this game. It's kind of like that Soda Drinker Pro, but less of a scale. Yeah, there's a whole secret mini-game inside Soda Drinker Pro, and that game is pretty good. Actually better than the main game. But this is custom font. You can't really find this anywhere. It took me a lot of doing to find a Night in the Woods font that was at least close. But of course it wasn't animated either, because font really doesn't do that normally. So every single font in this game, except for the ones we're looking at right now, were actually animated. They were animations. I knew those guys were into Central PA or something. But yeah, I'm in the area. Actually, Possum Springs is a bit more eastern than central, but... Hey, it's Tim Schafer! Wasn't that the guy that did Psychonauts? I bet that was the model, Vermeer, in the Nightmare Eyes. They kickstarted this game pretty hard. It only took like 23 hours. Good night, Sharkle. They made like 450,000 when all was said and done. I think that's what the numbers were. Still took about 3 years to make it, though. So that's the B ending. You get a little doodle. And here's some of the other doodles, too. Like May exploding into shapes. And falling into the hole and dealing with the black goat. There's from the Angus hangout, too. Angus is psychic, but his hat blocks it. Also, we got all the constellations. And Angus saw the ghost. It wasn't a ghost at all. Some crazy, you know, ghost guy. There's Erskine. Trash King Rabies. This is the bee ghost hunt in the bee universe. Of course, we won't have that conversation otherwise, then. About the teens. There we go. We beat Demon Tower and got the secret ending. Together. Power of friendship. I wonder what was wrong with that other pumpkin there. That one right next to the bat. Yeah, we saw these. Anything others to remember? Oh yeah, the crazy creature that they made with their tin soldier dudes. This is all the bee hangout doodles. Nuke Possum Springs. Let's not do that. Let's just leave that to Lori. I think there's another doodle somewhere on here too, like down by the Honey Horm. Maybe there's some on Bruce, but I don't know. Maze sometimes leaves empty space. There's the Tooth from the Tooth Cult, and Selmers. She didn't have to write a poem after all. Ah, yeah. The drunken rant. We're going back in time now. Where May wanted to be a fire ghost. Missing Granddad. Disrespecting the cops. Soon, Germ. Soon. We did good at these songs, at least. Can't really get Pumpkinhead down, though. This one probably has a missing doodle somewhere on it. That's just way too much empty space. And also, there looks like there's something missing with May's dad, too. So, I don't have all the doodles. Not even the developers have all the doodles. So, they don't even remember all the stuff they put in the game. This has been Night in the Woods. Next time, the Greg ending. Good night, folks.